Fizzy, this is my kitchen, so let's make something. So today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I've had this recipe book since Christmas and I haven't tried any of the recipes in it, so today I'm going to treat you to 3 of them. First one is a traditional mug cake. Shove everything into a mug, stir it, stick it in the microwave, and it's gingerbread. So I'm quite excited about that. The second one, slightly unconventional, uses 2 different mugs and you have to turn it out at the end onto a plate. A little different for a mug cake, but it's apple, cinnamon and caramel, so I think I'm going to enjoy that one too. And the last one is chocolate, ginger and pear, but I'm going to be putting a whole pear into the middle of this cake. I don't see how that's not going to explode, but hopefully it won't. I shall follow the instructions. Let's do it.
Okay, let's get started on our gingerbread. First, you're going to need to pick your mug. I chose a relatively large soup mug. Into it, you're going to want to put your butter. Microwave it for 30 seconds or until it's melted. Then add your golden syrup. And Black Treacle. Then an egg. And give that a good mix with a fork. Don't spill it on the side. Now for the dry ingredients. Add your soft brown sugar, flour, baking powder unless you used self-raising flour, ground ginger and nutmeg. And then mix this all together. Then microwave it for 2 minutes. While that's cooking, let's make a little bit of icing. So into a small bowl, add icing sugar and softened butter, as well as some cinnamon. And then mix this all together. And eventually you'll get a nice icing. Now onto your cooked mug cake, you put your icing. And because it's gingerbread, I thought you need to decorate gingerbread. I put some edible ball bearings, but you can put whatever you want on it or just leave it plain. And that's the first one done. Now let's do our apple, cinnamon and caramel one. In another mug, a large round one this time, it says cappuccino. Want to grease it with a little bit of butter. Take a few slices of a red apple. I cut mine in half because they're a little bit big, and place those on the bottom. Then in another mug, again melt your butter, add in an egg, milk. I accidentally used a teaspoon, so I added 3 teaspoons and it seemed to work. But the recipe says 1 tablespoon. And your vanilla. And again, whisk that together with a fork. It's dry ingredients time. So here's your brown sugar, flour, baking powder, and cinnamon. Mix that together. Now take the rest of that apple and grate it up. You want 3 tablespoons of it, which worked out for me as most of the apple. put that into your batter and carefully fold that together. Then pour that on top of your apples in your greased mug and microwave it for 2 minutes. Once it's done, you're going to want to turn it out onto a plate. Now you should see the apple slices here, but mine didn't work. Some batter got underneath the apples. Oh well. And finish it with some caramel sauce. And now the last one. Here I've got some dark chocolate, and you can either grate it or chop it up like I am. Just make sure the pieces are nice and small. You're going to put your butter and your chocolate into a completely inconspicuous mug. And this mug, it's it's an octopus. Oh my god, it's an octopus. Okay, microwave that for 30 seconds until it's nice and melted. Add in half a beaten egg, tablespoon of milk, give that a stir, caster sugar, flour, baking powder, ground ginger, and a little bit of salt. Mix that up. Make sure it's good and mixed. Now you're going to want to take some fresh stem ginger and scrape or cut off the skin, as well as some slightly gnarlier parts, and slice that up relatively finely. Put it into your batter and thoroughly fold it in. Now take your peeled pear, cut the bottom off so it will stand up on the bottom of the mug, and stick it right in the middle of your batter. And finally microwave that for 2 minutes. And then all 3 are done.
Here's the first one in my soup mug. Let's give it a taste. It really tastes like gingerbread. How bizarre. So good. So good. Right, on to the next one. So here's the second one. The apple decoration on top didn't really work, but I bet it's gonna taste really good. So let's get some cake, some sauce. Just those couple minutes in the microwave is enough to make the apple just soft enough. But there's still some crunch there. This is a good one. Okay, on to the last one. Here's the last one. In my octopus mug. Look at it. Octopus mug. Yes. But the pear has disappeared. It is now just a stick in the cup. So I'm going to try and get some cake and some pear. And let's go. There's cake. Oh, there's pear. Oh, pear and cake. Oh, it's really good. It's very adult tasting, she says when it's which makes me feel bad about putting it in an octopus mug, but because you got that dark chocolate there and the ginger, and then you got the sweetness of that really ripe pear that I've put in the middle there. Very impressed with that. I think these recipes have gone really well. Let me know if you want me to do other recipes in the same book, or if you want me to try a different recipe book. If you like what you just watched, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my other videos. Till next time. just realised I got my light in here. Look, this is my light. Do you like my light? I like my light. I need to redo that now. Fuck. You can no longer see my light. This is how I clean my cutlery. Because I've used one fork throughout this whole thing. One fork. Sticky hand. Well, there is a sink over there that I've been washing it up in. But right now, I cannot be bothered. Ah! I fall down my face. There we go. That's better. Actually, I have sound now. Now I'm gonna eat cake. I'm sick of caramel and cinnamon. I don't want any more cake. I don't want any more cake.